What's up, everybody? Let's Talk Jets Radio, the drive home. And I just wanted to give a quick PSA. First off, thanking everybody that tuned in last night. You know, the chat definitely makes games like this and weeks like this a lot more tolerable. So thank you to everybody that tuned in, that supports us. You know, we never try to be experts, but we also never try to sugarcoat anything either. And that's where you kind of walk the fine line with a lot of the fan base, because we know there are so many people that just want that affirmation, that just want certain things to be said, right? That tune into certain shows because they want to hear their own opinion. And I can understand anybody that wants to defend, Zach Wilson, that wants to say, hey, the O-line needs some time, give Hackett a chance, give Saleh some more time. Like, all these opinions are well and good. Like, I never try to disrespect anybody that has a different opinion from mine. I try very much to listen, even if I might disagree, even if I might yell at you, or if I might give a snarky comment back. I try very hard to actually listen. And so I just wanted to quickly, while thanking everybody, give a quick PSA for tonight's show, that this isn't going to be a show that many Jet fans probably want to hear, because I think a lot of things are going to be said that are going to rub a lot of people the wrong way as it relates to the current state of the team right now. And in just seeing the response from a lot of people on Twitter who want to defend some of the same stuff that we've seen over the last number of years. And to me, what we saw yesterday was an indictment, not just on Zach, like I had said in my other video, but on a lot of people in that building, a lot of people that have had a hand in failing him, a lot of people that have had a hand in poor coaching decisions, and a whole lot else. And, if you want to say that we're overreacting off of one loss, that's your opinion too, and that's perfectly fine. I don't take that away from you. But I think that there's a lot going on right now that make it very, very difficult to try to just sit back and say, let's give this thing more time. When a lot of Jet fans have been there through the Rick Meyer years and saw what it was like to kind of ride a quarterback week in and week out until it eventually became too late to save your season. And I'm not saying many veterans would make much of a difference, but at a certain point, not yet, but at a certain point, you start to lose control of your season. And at what point does it become negligent to just continue waiting on Zach to maybe figure it out, instead of seeing if a veteran who could see things differently, process things faster, if that guy can maybe make a difference? So while I know everybody wants to tear the head off of Brown and Saleh and Hackett and the defense, and they're all going to get their share of criticism tonight, but there's a part of me that just can't hold back the fact that we're in year 3 right now with a quarterback that's been given so many different things to succeed. While I still acknowledge how they have failed him in some ways, they've also set him up for a lot of success with some of these pieces and some of these weapons that other quarterbacks in the past, Geno, Darnold, Sanchez after his second year, a lot of quarterbacks in the past would kill for what Zach Wilson is working with right now. And when you start to see the same things over and over and over again, it becomes very hard to defend. And so I think a lot of things are probably going to get said tonight. There's going to be a lot of emotion. There's going to be a lot of reactions. And some of them you might think are overreactions, and that's fine. I take nothing away, like I said, from anybody that wants to be patient, that wants to see this thing out a little bit more. I'm even fine with, another week or two of Zach. But at some point, you got to be honest and ask yourself, are we seeing progress? And is this kid actually making anybody better? Is he giving us a legitimate chance to win? And so if it feels like I'm harping on Zach, I apologize. I acknowledge he did some things okay yesterday, but it just seems like we continue to lower the bar further and further and further. And we've kind of reached that point now where not being terrible is a victory. And I just can't look at things from that perspective. To me, the expectations on this season were so much higher than that, and I just can't start to lower them at this point in the year, when the team is 1-1 with the chance to go 2-0 in the division next week by beating the Patriots. I'm not at that point where I could lower my expectations and just throw away this season with the hope that Zach Wilson figures it all out. So I'll give him some more time. You give the O-line a little bit more time to gel, and you see what happens over the next few weeks. But there has to be some significant progress very, very soon. Otherwise, you really start looking in every which direction and saying, what exactly are we doing here? So, hope you guys enjoyed this little rant on the ride home. We'll be live tonight, 8 o'clock. Can't wait to talk to you guys. Have a good day.